DeletingVirus here, and we are currently in the game of Rust, and right now we're actually on probably one of the northwesternmost portion of the road that goes around the main play area. And the objective of this video here is, you can see in the background there, we got Mount Everust, and we're gonna go ahead and make a climb up to the summit with this video. Now, you may have seen my previous video where I was up on the summit and look around. This one's actually going to show the entire trip of getting up there. I'm going to go up the most easiest route I know. It may not be the quickest, but it's the one I know I can actually get up there with without having too much delays. This is actually going to be a multi-part series because what I'm doing is I am going north. I'm going to explore further north and see what is... well, how big is this map? Because from what we've seen before, this map is freaking huge. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started on the walk in here. I've stocked up on quite a bit of resources, so we should be good for a couple, several game days. And so I'm really interested to find out what is north of Everest. But we're gonna go ahead and start working into the this mountain range right here. It's called like Everust Range or something like that. All I know is it separates Resource, or also known as Hacker Valley, from a good portion of the map, which holds a lot of resources for those of you who like to go out there. And it's pretty distant, but it's distant away from everybody else. And it marks the most northeastern, and I have to correct my statement, not northwestern, northeastern part of the road. It marks the most northeastern part of the map where resources will spawn. So, and that's the one issue with the current map, is all the resources for like animals, stones, and like wood piles, they all have a limitation to where they spawn at. Okay, we're sort of in this mountain range here. We're going to go ahead and get to the other side. Because accessing Everust from this side, from the other side of this range, is not easy. Borderlines on tedious with all the rocks and all that stuff you gotta climb over. But when you access it from the not so traveled and explored area over here, it's actually much easier. Now we're getting back into the rocks here after walking on the edge of the valley area, and we're going to start heading up into here. And the rocks are actually going to go away quite quickly as we climb up higher. But still, you got to contend with steep terrain and all that stuff, and you don't want to make a folly of misstepping and sliding down the hill. We're going to have to find a way back up. And if you attack this at a decent angle, you can actually get up some pretty steep surfaces. It's just when I came down last time I climbed, it was some pretty much steep vertical drops that were going up. So we're right now on the ridge, and we're now climbing the running along the ridge here. We're gonna get up to the top of this section, and we're gonna do a quick look around. Let's see here, almost up, I think. Yep, right about here is a good stopping point. Okay, you can get a good idea. There is Resource Valley or Hacker Valley. You can sort of see where the rocks, the jaggedy rocks and all that stuff stop spawning at, or stop being placed at. And you can sort of make out the road right over there. And that's pretty much the majority of where everybody spawns in that section. And as you can see, we still got quite a ways to go on Everest here to get up to the summit. And you can see this place goes on pretty far to the east. And you can, we started up pretty early in the morning, so we're gonna sort of get a good time of how long it takes to climb up this mountain here. Alright, we are at the, at least a spot where we can start seeing north. And the area I want to explore in the next couple videos following that. You can see we got tree resources down on the other side. Wait, ooh, that's new. I didn't notice there was a road over there. We're going to be coming back over here a little bit later, I guess, on my way north. But you can sort of make out the road right over there. There is a road over there. So this exploration video is going to look very interesting. And you can sort of make out the various structures and stuff like that down there. I believe that one large area is what xGoRx refers to as Chernobyl. It is one of the largest areas that is irradiated and requires a lot of meds, even if you got a radioactive suit, and spawns a lot of zombies. So that's the most prominent landmark you can see from up here besides the road. Gotta be careful, I don't want to accidentally walk right off of this because you can see how steep it gets in a few areas and why I'm actually running the ridge instead of trying to go straight up the mountainside. Now, there's a few areas I could possibly walk up the side of, but I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be able to pull it off or not, so as I said, just going up the quickest way, well, the most direct route I know that I've been successful with so far. And this is currently a different server than the one I originally did my video on, so there's no shacks or anything like that dotted on this one. And congratulations, we have made it to the summit. It took 11 minutes from the route I took where I started, which was the northeast side, as I correct myself from earlier in this video. Northwest, northeast side. And here we go. Let's go ahead and overlook what it looks like from the highest point on the south side here. And just look at that view. And you get a good, look at the entire map from here of where the active spawning is and all that stuff. As you can see, you got Hacker Valley or Resource Valley way over there. And over there you got Civ Coast and Resource Coast and all that stuff, which marks the most western areas where resources spawn. Actually, that little mountain range in the middle of the screen there, those little three peaks there, that pretty much marks the end of where the resources spawn going westwise. So that gives you an idea how small of an area on the map we're actually playing. Now we're taking a look west, and you can see how it shoots out. Now I've seen one map image which says there is a coastal line over in that direction. And there isn't, I don't have any knowledge or anything like that on what's the east of here. So let's go ahead and run up in this direction up here. And get a good look looking at this direction here. Now, it looks like I'm going to have a really easy descent right in this direction, and I could have swore I saw a line over there that was black marking some sort of road, most likely. So, that is going to be one of our first things to investigate in the next video. Now we're running over here to pretty much where it drops down, and get a good look, because what I am looking at, it looks like there's something possibly down there, or I see something black and dark. Squiggly. That might be a mountain outline there. But you can get an idea that you see some big peaks over there. That mountain range is actually going to be my next goal. So tune in on the video, well, on the next video, and we'll go ahead and get started for that direction. And see you guys later. Oh yeah, and if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, and also tune into our server. I'll have the server connection info in the description.